Well guys, a little update on the car. Probably should have just left it and drove it. We're getting in deep. We're getting in pretty deep with this one. So, it looks kind of cool like a drift car right now, but I welded in all the stuff I showed you guys earlier and ground it down. You'll see there. Looks a lot better now. This spot was really thin, so that looks like crap, but we're about to put a coat of fiberglass on it. And that was that crack filled in up there, that little spot. Found some nasty Bondo here, so we're gonna grind that out. 'Cause this is just a structural piece. It doesn't need to look good. We're gonna make it look good, but it doesn't need to. But now something else I found. Damn crack in the hood. I started grinding before I could get my phone, I forgot. So yeah, that's nice. So that's what we're working on now. So tonight we're gonna fiberglass those two spots I showed you, and I'm letting them dry overnight. This I'm gonna use mesh though and resin for strength because I don't want this thing flying off. Sometimes these split, so I'm gonna have to re-glue down here too. But yeah, like I said, we're in deep. We're fixing everything. It's not a daily driver no more. It's gonna be a show car. Damn it. No crack, all fiberglass. Time for primer. Same with that shit. Prime time. Just got done spraying some primer on it. You can see where that crack used to be. It's gone. So that's fixed, both sides. I actually fiberglassed the whole thing with no Bondo. Primed here. And then you'll see where we fixed all their weird stuff there. So that's all fixed. And that's kind of beat up still, but the horn mount covers that. I would be more picky, but I'm trying to drive this soon. And then down there is all fixed. So, came out pretty good. A lot better than it was. So, I don't know if I'm gonna come tomorrow or next week, but we'll sand this. And then, like I said, we'll mix the ugly green primer color. And we'll prime the inside fender. And at the same time, because that's base coat, we'll hit where it needs to be silver at the same time and then clear it all at once. So, yeah. We'll see how it looks here right about now. Just got it painted. You can see I used the factory green color and then I got the factory overspray off where they would spray the core or whatever. So now when people take the inner liner out, they're not going to see that it was just hacked. When I fix this crack on the hood, I just painted one side. I wanted to keep the wear so it didn't look brand new. And here's the horn brackets. Did those also with the overspray of silver just a little bit to match where it goes. Same with that bracket. I also used flat clear, so it gives it the flat look like factory. Factory is probably just like an etch primer, but I just mix base coat that's the same color. But as you can see, it looks pretty factory. So, hey guys, so I got a tracking notification today saying that my Whistling Diesel bunker, whatever, showed up today. Where you can have a chance of winning money or just cut up trucks or whatever. I forget what they're called. Squatted trucks. There you go. I bought squatted truck pieces, but you can win 50 grand. Figured I'd film this just in case I do win. It'd be kind of cool putting a video. If I don't win, probably not gonna upload this. But I'm just pulling up to my house now. And then we're gonna open it together and hopefully I get 50 grand or anything money related, not just pieces of shit. So just pull up to the house. Let's go inside and open it. There it is. There she be. Oh, let's see what we got. It's pretty light. He made it sound like that'd be heavy, but maybe the light one's a good one. Let's grab the scissors. Yeah. There we go. It's not looking good. Let's open her up. Do not open. How the hell do I know something's not in there? Let me try to tilt this phone up some. I got a really crappy one. I knew that was gonna happen. Can't believe I paid $100 for this. It's literally like nothing in it. It's like rocks and screws. Look at that. Stupid. My wife was right. I was a retard. Fucking nail. Nothing. What the hell is this? Nothing. Probably the worst thing I've ever spent my money on. Literally. Of course, he shows all the cool ones in his videos, but the ones he sends you are just junk. Yeah. A nail, a screw, and a little plastic piece, and dirt, and a wire. Literally retarded. Alright, we're back. So now today we're gonna prep it, wash it up really good, and get it in the booth. I'm gonna let it dry overnight. And then once it's dry tomorrow morning, I'm gonna start masking it off and spray it tomorrow. Got it stripped all the way down. All that's left is a keyhole in the trunk, but I think I'm just gonna tape around that since it's behind the spoiler. But about as stripped as you can get for paint. So I'm gonna get to it, start sanding it. Once it's sanded and washed, I'll give you an update. Just finished up sanding it all. Found a couple spots in the door, so I'm gonna prime them quick, let it dry overnight. But right now, we're gonna get the pressure washer out, wash this car like it's never been washed before. I do that before every full paint job. So I'll be opening the doors, spraying in the jams, spraying in the engine bay, spraying under the windshield, everything. Get as much dust that we can off this thing. Spray behind the bumper, literally every little crevice we're gonna spray. Wash this thing up, and then I'm gonna get it in the booth, spray it off as much as I can, as much water off, dry it as much as I can, which takes time. As soon as I get it pretty dang dry, we're gonna go home in the morning, come mask it and shoot it. Gotta love dust everywhere. It's all over. So let's get it cleaned up. All right guys, you'll see how clean it is. It's still wet, I gotta dry it off, so it's gonna be a quick update. But you'll just see that everything got sprayed. It's all spotless now. There shouldn't be no dust anywhere, and if there is, it's very little. So we're gonna get this all dried off, blow it off the air blower and all the crevices, try to get as much water off this thing as we can, as fast as we can. You don't want it to dry on where you're gonna paint, because sometimes it'll leave a line in the base coat. So I gotta dry this pretty quick. So here we go. All right guys, got it all cleaned up, dried off, and it's in the booth now. So usually I don't take the wheels off, but in this case I'm gonna, because I want to get all the chips and stuff in here. I'm gonna back mask and tape in. And being these wheels are sit so flush, it's kind of hectic. But tomorrow it's gonna get sprayed right away in the morning. I usually spray the hood with the car too, but when I painted over here, the paint was a little lighter than the jam, which could have, like over time, it'll get dirt and stuff and probably be close, but I'm gonna tape behind the jam and spray this whole jam. If the hood was on there, I couldn't be able to get back there. So that's why the hood isn't on. I'm gonna spray the other mirror, the one that wasn't spray painted, I think the driver's side. Yeah, it was the driver's mirror, the spoiler, the side skirts, and the hood. I'll spray all together. So that's why the hood isn't on. Otherwise, usually I would, yes. But tomorrow, it'll be a big accomplishment just to get this sprayed. Oh yeah, and the door handles will be sprayed with the other stuff too. I still have to knock this door handle off. The reason I left it on so long is because you can't get in through the outside with the door handles off on these. You have to have the windows down. Since I washed it, I couldn't have the windows down. So now it's all clean. I'm gonna buzz the windows down, take that door handle off, wet Scotch-Brite behind it quick so it doesn't get dust, and then wipe it down really fast, and then it's ready for tomorrow. So stay tuned. Got it all masked off, about to start to spray, boost running, so sorry about the noise. You'll see how I back mask everything, so even if you ever take the moldings off, you won't see that it's been painted everywhere. Doors, everything. Most guys just tape there, cut around it. This, I don't have a tape line anywhere. Same with the trunk, I like to back mask the trunk. Keeps in all the dirt and stuff from the backside. And there's the door after primed it. I already got the sealer laid down, so it's primed and sealed. So I got the base coat mixed up, so let's start spraying. Well, we got her in base coat. I just mixed up the clear, about to clear it probably in 5-10 more minutes. It's currently been about 10 minutes. I like to get it pretty dry before I start to clear. With silver, I don't tack before I use the clear, so I don't want to mess up the metallics. So that's kind of a trick with silver that you can't do with other colors, say like with black, is you kind of don't want to go in and out of the booth a lot to stir up the dust. So let's get the clear mixed up and get her sprayed, and then I'll show you guys what the final product looks like. And here's the final product. It turned out pretty dang good. I'm happy with it. Looks a lot better than it used to. So let her get dry. I have it baked on right now, so it's pretty hot in here. Once she dries, we'll pull her out and see how she looks. Well guys, it's been a couple days since I sprayed the Mustang. I'm going pretty far with it. There was obviously chips all the way along the bottom of the rockers. All of our cars have them unless you don't drive them. My one at home's pretty dang nice underneath, but like I said, this has 50,000 miles. There's a lot of wear on the bottom, so I sand and prime those. And then I'm painting all this stuff too. This so it all matches completely perfect. I know I probably didn't have to do these since the little slight angle with silver, you can kind of fool people. Like I said, I'm going all out with this thing, so it's literally a complete paint job. Since that's been drying 2 days now, we're gonna paint these in the morning, and right after that, I'm gonna start wet sanding on it. And once it's wet sanded, I'm gonna buff it. I do everything pre-assembled, so you don't get the wet sanding water spots underneath. I'll clean the car up just like it is, put it back together, and then when somebody takes it apart, they won't see that anything's ever been painted, you know. You can see how nice it all turned out, no tape lines. This side, I masked off there, you hardly see a tape line, but it's pretty dirty sitting out here. I've been sanding all day, but let's get these things washed up and tomorrow we'll spray them. Got the rest of the stuff sprayed today. I'm not gonna walk through there because I don't want to get it all dirty, but it's been a long day, hectic. Got a lot going on this weekend. Just glad to get this stuff sprayed so it can dry. So I'll see you guys next week when we start wet sanding and buffing this thing.
Clean your businesses. Because they are, we have some really good full-time and part-time positions available. You can work full-time or part-time and have predictable and reliable hours. Plus, you will accrue vacation and paid holidays. I'm Jerry Berg, the founder of Intech Cleaning and Restoration in Sioux Falls. And I'm Kyle Berg. Intech is hiring 7 full-time floor painting techs and 5 part-time office cleaning techs. Now through March 31st, we are offering a referral bonus. And we're offering a hiring bonus. Plus, we will pay you while we train you. Because Intech is a locally owned, family-run.
All right, guys, it's finally done. Finally. You can see it right there. So this took probably a month and a half, 2 months. A lot of late nights. This week I got home at 9 to 10 o'clock every day. So just to get it back together, that's after it's painted. So here it is. I'll show it to you guys. I hope you like it. It's turned out pretty damn nice from what it was. It's not perfect like every paint job, but it's near perfect. Spent a lot of time on it, but you can always nitpick if you're the one that did it. So here it is. Might be a little loud, the birds are chirping, it's kind of windy, but really shiny. I still got to put the SVT logo on the back. I did buy black letters for the Cobra stickers, but she turned out pretty dang nice. You can see the reflection. Pretty happy with it. The only thing I have left is, I don't know if I remember telling you guys, this clip's good there, you can see the hole, but this side's broken. There's nothing to clip it to, so I gotta buy that inner structure piece, which whoever fixed this car put an aftermarket one on it, so I'm gonna put an OEM one on it, but you can see it's so shiny. Body line's lined up perfect now. That one was really hacked, if you remember. And this one was really bad too. That one's straight now. So overall, I'm very happy with it. Can't wait to drive it all summer. And I had someone ask me how much locally for it, and I said 30 grand. It's a salvage title, but literally it's perfect. I fixed everything. We're gonna put the K member on next. And unlike a lot of them you see for 30 that are clean titles with 80K on them, this interior is actually mint. Like, you can't redo interiors. Once you redo them, they're not the same. So obviously they're dirty from painting it. I haven't cleaned it yet, but you see in the previous videos, this car's pretty nice. Whoever had it took good care of it. So I think it's worth it all day. I even stained the mirrors and the wipers. You can see they look good again. Not faded at all. So overall, I'm extremely pleased. So I hope you liked this video. I know it's kind of long, but I shortened it as much as I could. There's so many hours in this paint job. I knew that going into it, but I haven't painted one of my own cars a complete like this for years. And Terminator's worth it, you know. So, see the back, just, everything looks so good. So, hope you like it. Sub and like this video, please. And I'll see you on the next one.